So that right there was the moment the MCU got its groove back. At least that's what most people say. As at their panel at San Diego Comic-Con, not only did they confirm that the Russo brothers would be directing the upcoming 2 Avengers movies, they also hammered in the final nail in the coffin on Jonathan Majors Kang and changed the title of Avengers 5 from Avengers the Kang Dynasty to Avengers Doomsday. And that first clip I showed you was everyone's reaction at Comic-Con after it was announced that Robert Downey Jr. would be playing the MCU's Victor Von Doom. Specifically a multiversal variant of him, not the 616 version. And let's just say the moment this was announced, it got a lot of mixed reactions all over the internet. Some were pretty stupid, but I'm gonna be honest here, a majority of them were actually pretty valid. But let's get into them. So from the moment this was announced, it had the internet split in two. On one hand, you had a bunch of diehard Marvel fans who were losing their minds, and regardless of the current state of the MCU, they were just excited that the glorious King Robert Downey Jr. was back. And in this moment, bro literally embodied the meme, it's either you die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. But not everybody was excited for this, as on the other hand, you had a bunch of people who just felt like this was an ass pull from Marvel and was nothing but nostalgia bait, as this was a desperate attempt from them to try and capture the magic they had back in the Endgame and Infinity War saga. I mean, they literally brought back the same directors and the main guy. And truly speaking, you can't disregard this, it's actually a valid argument. But taking both arguments into consideration, I'm more in the middle when it comes to this, as on one hand, I am excited to see RDJ back in the MCU, but on the other hand, this just feels like nostalgia bait, especially taking into consideration the current state of the MCU. But honestly, I have to say, casting Robert Downey Jr. as Victor Von Doom was a missed casting opportunity in my opinion. Cause if they wanted to bring RDJ back into the MCU, there was another role that he would have been phenomenal for, and that's Kang the Conqueror. But on a serious note, when it comes to them bringing back RDJ, it's either we are so back or we're cooked. Like, this is mind-blowing. I'm excited for this, but on the other hand, this just shows you how desperate the MCU has become. It just shows you how much they've fallen from grace. But seeing how they literally gave us by far one of the best movies of this year, Deadpool and Wolverine, they can still rally.